A few months ago, I decided to stop pushing my life. Not in a dramatic way, just not forcing it. And when I let go, that is when the magic started to happen. A few months ago, I was coming to the end of a period where I spent quite a lot of time pushing and forcing results, forcing outcomes, forcing goals to be achieved. I was getting absolutely nowhere, but super stressed and super lost. Yeah, I was not myself as a person. I was not myself as a husband. I wasn't myself as a father as I pursued the push of the goal. Yeah, forcing it. And I've been doing some self development. And every morning I'd been getting up and I'd start listening to this meditation of a lady called Louise Hay. I think she is sadly passed now, but she has some great meditations on YouTube. And she talks about the flow of life, the flow of the stream. And when we force things in life or in business, it never happens. Yeah, we have to go with the flow of life, the flow of the stream. And what's meant for you will be on that stream. And you never get what you want if you're constantly forcing it. And when I let it go, I was trying to figure out the jigsaw in my head. Like, very lost in business, very lost in life, probably had zero direction. I had goals, but were they the right goals? Yeah, was it me just pursuing another goal for the sake of it, or was it what I really wanted to do? And over the last few months, when I've let it go, it's amazing how the stream has started to flow. Yeah, the right people have entered my life again. The right goals are entering my life again. The right vision. I'm finally getting a vision back because I've lost this vision in the clouds of running a business. I've lost my vision. I always had a vision of where I wanted to go. Always had a bit of purpose. Now, I'm not saying purpose is the main thing you need, but I hadn't had purpose, proper purpose in a long time. And when I let it all go, the vision came back. The purpose came back. The direction came back. Not straight away, but that is the start of the rebuild. And it's something which I would highly recommend you do if you're constantly pushing, if you're constantly stressed, if you're constantly looking to achieve goals and not getting anywhere, if you've lost your vision, you've lost your purpose, I would suggest just letting go. Letting go of life, focus on being happy. And what's meant for you is not going to pass you by. You see, with the lack of the vision and the lack of the purpose, I was pushing to find the vision and purpose again. And it was taking me in the wrong direction. And I'll never forget being on holiday with my wife, just me and my wife. My mum had looked after our daughter. Me and my wife don't get that much time together because we homeschool. So this was precious time together. And because I didn't have a purpose at the time, didn't have a vision, was just pushing goals for the sake of it, I couldn't stop thinking about business on that trip. I couldn't stop thinking about where is my purpose? Where is my vision? I need a purpose. I need a vision. Trying to force it. And it made that trip probably very miserable for my wife and certainly internally very miserable for me because I was not the true me. And this went on for another 18 months. And I was just expecting my purpose or my vision just to come up again, like just to pop back. Yeah, but it's just temporarily. It's not there temporarily. When I realized that in order for me to find my purpose and my vision again, I needed to stop pushing for it. I needed to stop forcing it and hoping it would come. I needed to let my river flow. And I can honestly say, even in a small space of time, allowing that river to flow, so much good has come back into my life. And so much, I can feel the purpose coming back into my life. I can feel a vision coming back into my life. I'm a lot happier. I'm starting to find myself again, my new identity. I'm looking at things because I want to do them, wanting to achieve goals because I want to do them, not because I've got to force that goal because that's the habit I've got into. Yeah. So sometimes in life we've got to let the river flow. Let the river flow and allow what's meant for you not to pass you by. So I'm not telling you to stop having direction. I'm not telling you to stop having purpose. However, if you're pushing that direction and pushing that purpose, maybe it's not going to get you anywhere. And it's something which many high performing people in business or many high performing people in a career, they're forcing that vision and forcing that purpose because that's what we're taught to have. You have to have a vision of where you're going to go, or you have to have purpose in what you're doing, and all the work will come together. And yeah, that is true. But as we drift from life, we lose that purpose and we lose that vision. And because we think that's important for our success and important for our direction and where we're going, we start to force it, we start to push it. Where when we let it go, that's when it kind of sorts itself out. When we let that river flow and not force it or push it, that's where we get to know who we really are again, and we get to know our new purpose and create a new vision which aligns with what we want to do. So if something resonated with you in this video, please leave a comment in the comment box below. I like to answer all the comments. And if you're enjoying the channel The Drift, then please subscribe to your channel or share these videos with someone else who you might feel will be able to get benefit from the videos. Have an awesome day.